What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today we're going to be talking about a lot of things in the mission specifically, and actually what is upcoming, but we don't know exactly when. So I want to get right into this because I don't know how long this video is, and my videos can sometimes tend, on the info ones especially, to go a little bit longer than what I really want them to. So let's just get right into it. And if you are enjoying, as always, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, leave a like if you liked it, and let's get into it. So first off, we're going to go into the news real quick, and it's just literally this. Oh, free-to-play players, rejoice, you are getting more, or technically we are all getting more story missions. Yes, we are getting the fourth, I don't know, quarter, I guess, of story missions, essentially. However, we don't know when, we don't know how many, we're not knowing what is coming, we don't know what Baba Shop changes, we don't know anything. Literally, when this is translated, it simply says, so this says story, so it's telling us about the story, okay? And basically what it's saying is that, you know, after the defeat of Buu, because it says Majin Buu, you know, oh, Tao So, and then, you know, Tsukashi, and then there's more coming, and then it goes into the fact that, oh, looks like Cell's gonna be the big bad. Yes, this is the katakana for Cell right here, and Cell's in the picture, so not really sure how that's gonna work, but nonetheless, yes, Cell is gonna be in here. So it has to do something, of course, with the altered timeline, because obviously Trunks is kind of the main character with your created character, or created team, I guess, and yeah, it's gonna happen sometime. Then it says something really here. It says Ririsu. So Ribi, so double R-I, if you've watched any of my Japanese videos. It's Ririsu, which means release. Okay, release heat. This means this is the kanji for day or heat. So the release date of these stories is not yet confirmed. Thank you for waiting, and we will update you soon, essentially. There's been a lot of speculation that maybe it's after April 1st when the Goku and the Bardock events go away. There's been some speculation that it might not be until the end of April. We don't really know. Like I said, there's no other information in here. We don't know how many levels they're going to be. There could only be, you know, I'm going to assume probably an extra 3, so 22, 23, 24 probably. Give or take 15 or 16 stages per maybe, or, you know, I don't know how many. I really don't. I'm going to assume, obviously, we're going to get stones for each one. And then actually, there's been some data mines or something that we've seen for a while about seeing the Namekian Dragon Balls. Yeah, so I'm guessing we're going to be collecting those in the story mission. I don't know what the wishes are going to be. Nobody does. There have been some speculations that maybe it's opening up those 5th and 6th item slots, which is going to then make it that in the future events are going to get even harder, meaning we're going to need that 6th item slot sometimes. Who knows? You know, are we going to get extra stones from that? Gems, is there going to be a new type of Baba Shop currency? What's going to change in the Baba Shop? Because generally on the story mission, you know, little poster boards here, they show characters, and then we got them. They showed Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, they showed the Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku, and we got those in the Baba Shop. However, this Vegeta is the Strength Super Saiyan 2 one, this Trunks, we've had the Intel one, and this Cell is the Starter Cell. Yes, that is the same pose of him doing the whole, come at me, man, let's do this kind of thing. So, yeah, we don't know what's going on. So, and it's been about a year now, give or take, since we got into any new story missions, which I can understand, you know, they've been swamped with everything coming out, and they don't want to give us, you know, who knows. Comment down below about what you think about that. But nonetheless, so we are getting new story missions, which is always going to mean that we're going to get more stones. I would highly suggest that they're probably going to do this. They are going to release some kind of like double rates banner or smallish banner probably when that comes out, because, you know, they don't want people, you know, they want people to spend their stones, so then they have to buy more for when the big banners come out and everything. So I would suggest that if you have good cards and you want the big top tier ones, save them for the next whatever Dokkan Fest banner will be coming after for that. Because, I mean, if I remember correctly, they did the exact same thing when the last story missions came out. We had kind of a middle in-between break where we had like a double rates banner or some kind of random banner. It might have even been the Fusions banner, I don't remember. But nonetheless, you know, they had kind of a banner. So, depending on your account, save your stones or use them if you have to. It depends if there's even a guaranteed SSR. Really hard to say. But nonetheless, that is what is probably going to be coming. And when we get more information, I'll let you know. That's literally all we know. There's nothing else to know about it. Okay? Next, I'm going to be covering something that a lot of people to this day still ask me, and I am getting a little tired of it. I understand it's Japanese. A lot of people can't read it and everything. But there are some methods that even I used before I could really translate the Japanese myself. And so I'm going to show you exactly what that is. Okay? So I'm in the 4 missions here. Okay? First off, I am not translating the first 3, Korin, Kami, and King Kai. Those are in the global version as well. They are translated on Dokkan Wiki, the whole 9 yards. They are the exact same missions. You don't have to. The only ones I will go over in the King Kai one is the fact that when global finally gets the ability system, okay, so for any of you global players who might be watching this and wondering, although by that time it's obviously going to be in English, so you don't really need this, but nonetheless, if you're going to see some of these, like, orb prizes, and it's going to say do something, and you're like, what am I supposed to do? At the very beginning, it's very simple, like, unlock your first node. So the node, essentially, I'm going to quickly go in here. A node essentially unlocking something. So for example, this right here is a node. I honestly can't unlock it because I don't have enough orbs, but nonetheless, that is a node. So one of them is like unlock your first node in a character or something like that. Do it 5 times, do it 10 times, very simple stuff. And then there's eventually one that gives you an old Kai, which is 3,000. That one will take a while, so don't worry. I only got mine like about a week ago or something like that by the time you guys are watching this. So that's what the King Kai missions are. It's just kind of rewarding you for using the ability system or the dupe system or the potential system, whatever you want to call it. So that is how you go about that, okay? But the big one that I always get questions on is in, obviously, the special missions. And if you want to go back, this literally does say special missions, okay? So there are going to be a lot of them. So first off, if you are new to the game, you're going to see some random ones like, log in 10 days and stuff like that, which is pretty simple. That's still translated in the global version or on Dokkan Wiki and everything. But this is mostly the stuff that is out right now. And a lot of people ask for those ones that obviously give the free stone because they actually tie to strike missions and other event missions that are in here. And they're pretty simple to go through, but I want to go through the ones that are going to be sticking around real quick, and then I'll get into those real quick. So like for me, these are all just kind of little special side missions and everything like that. The only one I still have hanging around that I just haven't bothered to go through because I don't really need to is this one down here. This is just simply beating hard, one of the metal hard events. I have to do it like 4 more times or something like that on physical, because that's the kanji for physical, and I'll get that, I think is that South Kai? I don't remember my Kais, honestly. I don't really know King Kai, so yeah. But nonetheless, so then I get that medal, okay? But we all know that that's translated in global already, so let's go into a bunch of these that maybe you need to have translated. So first off, the big thing is at the very beginning of any of these, it tells you what event it is in, whether it is a mission, a Dokkan Fest event, a story event that's back. It always tells you right here. So even if you can't read the kanji or the hiragana or katakana, you can match them. Now, I'll get into it a little bit later, but with Super Strike cards, you gotta be extra careful with these, and like I said, I'll get into that in a second, okay? So first off, like this one says Usagi, okay? Usagi means rabbit. What event do we have that says rabbit on it? Actually, it's the little Dragon Ball mission going on right now. So I'm gonna go into here. If this thing wants to load, I swear being a trans. So here we go. Usagi, that is the rabbit, and hey, look, it's the rabbit boss from Dragon Ball. Yeah, you all remember it. So anyway, so that is all of them. So there are only about 2 missions in here, give or take. I haven't bothered with it because I don't really need them right now. But yeah, nonetheless, let's compare it. So this says Usagi Arawaru. I can't even say that. Arawaru, okay? Okay, so we have that. We have the name of it. So let's go back to the missions real quick. And we go in here. And we said, okay, so Usagi, okay, so we know the mission already. We know the mission, okay? And so is that first one. Now, is that stage 1, not that stage 2, okay? So that is the stage that you're going to be looking at, the one that's in parentheses and everything, okay? It does change for the Super Strike cards. I will show you that in a second, but nonetheless, for this one specifically, this is what we're going for, okay? Then it says Ibento, okay, so rabbit stage, essentially. So Usagi, Ibento, so it's rabbit stage, okay? So far, so good. And then stage 2, okay? So the stage 2, okay? So in this case, it was not the first one. You might think it is, but it's not. Okay, so we go in here, and this is stage 2 right here, okay? Yes, this is stage 1, and it has the exact same kanji and katakana and stuff like that, but the overall event itself is Usagi, okay? Just simply the rabbit stage, essentially, okay? When easily translated. So we go back into here. This is what's gonna make the video long, just all this loading and everything, okay? So stage 2, o ikai clear. Okay, Ikai, 1 time. So you know the number 1, and that kanji that you're seeing right there, which kind of looks like a box with a smaller box on the inside, is Kai, or it means, basically it refers to counters, and essentially how many times you have to do something. So it says, Ikai clear. Clear is clear, to clear the stage, essentially, okay? And there's nothing else in there that says, like having, it will tell you usually, like, don't use items, don't use stones sometimes. This one just simply says, clear the stage. Okay, so clear the stage 1 time and we will give you the turtle medal. Okay, and if you clear it 3 times, just like right here, the exact same kanji and everything in the katakana, we'll give you a Boma medal. Clear it 5 times and we will give you 1 stone. Okay. Oh, and last thing, if you click on the details here, it will tell you how long the mission is around until the first, for this one, until 11:59 at night, which kind of makes sense. Now, a lot of these do come back every single time the story event like missions come back, and the Super Strike ones are only around because they're around every single day until you've done them, and then they're gone for good, essentially. Okay. So until a new Super Strike, mission comes around for some kind of part 2 like they've been doing for a long time, then that is what you're going to see. Okay. So we'll clear that. Let's see. Clear the event 7 times on stage 2. Clear it 10 times. Clear it. Wait, hang on. Stage 2. Oh, okay. Clear it 10 times. 10 times. You get both the Boma medals and the rabbit himself. You get the SSR of him. Okay, so first off, that is the rabbit mission essentially. So all right there, just simply clearing it. It doesn't say anything about items, and I'm going to show you the words for support items and, not using stones and everything like that, okay? So it's pretty simple. So next, we're going to go into this one. So this is the Mirai no Hopu, okay? This is the Trunks event out right now. You know that one with that pain in the ass future Gohan medals that won't drop at all? Hint, hint, use hard mode or hard difficulty sometimes. Surprisingly, they drop a little bit better. I've seen some rates, and it's actually really ridiculous how low of a rate it is for those medals to drops. Bandai, come on. It's been out for over a year. Get your shit together, okay? Excuse my language, by the way. But anyway, so this one just says stage 10 Z, okay? So, what does Z refer to? Z refers to Z hard, because there's normal, hard, and Z hard. This is before the missions where it's simply just giving normal and Z hard, or hard then Z hard, and just canceling out normal because it's really easy and everything. So anyway, so this says stage 10 Z hard o 10 kai clear. Okay, so clear stage 10 on Z hard 10 times, and you will get a stone. Okay, it's clear stage 12 Z hard. Now, okay, so here's another one that I have to go into. So this says stage 12. Okay, stage 12 Z hard kon. Okay, I'm gonna put it up here because this is bigger. Okay, kontena shi clear. Okay, so what does this mean essentially? Clear the stage 12, okay, on Z hard without a continue. Okay, so konten. Okay, konten is it's a very short way of writing the katakana for continue. Okay, because if you notice, every time you always see continue in English sometimes on these type of games and everything like that, even if they are made in Japan. So that's just a shortened form for the mission explicitly to clear it without using a continue, okay? Okay, so kontena, okay, na means the negative form, so no continue, and then shi is like suru, and then clear. So clear it without using a continue on stage 12 on Z hard, and you'll get the, well, in this case, the old Kai medal, okay? And if you notice, it's the exact same thing down here to get the Supreme Kai medal, same thing. And that is how you do it, okay? So anytime you see that right there, then that means, okay, I have to clear this without using a continue. I can use items, but I cannot use a continue. In fact, I do believe actually there were some of these way back when it originally came out, which I cleared already, but you might see that do say this word right now on the screen that if you're looking at, and it means support item, okay? You've probably seen this plenty of times when picking your own support items. Essentially what this means is if you see this and then nai, okay, the na, okay, then you cannot use items. There were a couple of those I remember when this event very first came out. It should be pretty easy to go through, especially depending on what cards you have. But nonetheless, you might see that mission in there just as well, okay? Next is going to be the next event. Again, match the kanji to the events, okay? So again, we've got Kami to Kami, which, okay, this has to be from the God event. Okay, we've seen Goku and Beerus on the front of it. And it says, Kami to Kami, Ibento no hard stage yo, san sku clear, okay? So clear a stage on hard 3 times. It can be any, basically, for this one. If I'm pretty... Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So this goes into a little bit more detail, okay? Up to, my bad. So up to, so this is stage 1 kara 3 made no hard o clear shimashou. Okay? So this means that you have to clear stages 1, 2, 3. Okay, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Clear them all on hard, up to hard. So if you want to do normal, go ahead, but you have to do hard as well. And you'll awaken 2 of these Beerus medals, okay? Same with the Whis, you gotta do the same thing. And that is another thing also, sometimes clicking on the mission details can reveal just a little bit more, but for the most part, it's gonna tell you without having to click on it, okay? Again, this is clearing up to stage 1 to 6 now. Okay, so this part up here, when you're looking at it without clicking on the details and everything, it's just saying, 6 up to 6 essentially. If you click on it a little bit, it's going Ichikara Roku Made. Okay, so that is what you have to look for. You'll get the Goten, same with the Trunks on that. The Vegeta and Gohan one are Zenbu. You've probably seen this kanji right here. I've shown you that with translating the card leader skills and everything, like on Gogeta. You'll see the exact same kanji. That means Zenbu, which means all. So clear all the stages in the event up to hard difficulty. So normal and hard, clear them all, and you'll get the Vegeta and the Gohan medals, okay? And then with Videl, you have to clear stages 1 to 3 on Z hard. Okay, just looking at the exact same thing. Okay, stage Ichikara San Made no Z Hado. Okay, we all know what Z hard is. It's in English, so it's pretty easy to go by. Okay, so and then we're going on to the next one. Okay, so this is Tata Hitori, which means alone in the is alone in the galaxy essentially. This is referring to the Bardock event that's out right now. Okay, so again, Zenbu, clear up. Okay, so clear them all, and you will get a SR Frieza. Okay. Okay, again, you've probably seen this as well. Continue na. Okay, content na. So this is clear all of the missions without. Oh, sorry. This is, which one is this? Oh, this is looking at a specific one. Okay, so this is the Z hard, and then this specific kanji right there. So find that mission with that kanji, and then you have to clear it on Z hard without using the continue, and you'll get this this other SR. Okay, now, and then I guess the last one will just simply be, I think this is from the Great Saiyaman missions. Those ones always come around every now and then. These are just simply, again, like defeating 100 bodies, okay, hyaku, and then this is the kanji for body. This is for clearing a stage 30 times. So it's literally just, so in the end, when it comes down to these, it's simply just picking apart the event stage, finding how many times or what you have to do on what difficulty, and then just going through there, okay? So like I said before, throughout this video, I've been showing you different words that you need to look for. If you recognize those words, then most likely that is what you have to do, okay? It just takes a little tinkering sometimes, but there are times where the event is not around, or you might not see it. You're going through here and you're going, okay, I can't find this, but the mission's still here. You've most likely stumbled upon a Stage 2 Super Strike event card, okay, or event. Mission essentially, okay? So these are usually the ones that are like, clear without having to use continue, and you'll get an extra stone, which is always nice, okay? So these obviously show up on their respective days. Agility on Monday, Tech Tuesday, Intel Wednesday, Strength Thursday, and Physical on Friday, okay? So if you see something, but it's not around, that is why, okay? You can't, if you have a mission for an agility one, like say, for example, the TN Super Strike card on the Stage 2 to get his medal to awaken him into his full Super Strike card, essentially. If you have him, if you have the mission still, but it's Tuesday or something like that, you're going, oh, okay, I just need to wait until Monday, and then I'll be able to get that. Those missions are not going anywhere, okay? So, for example, so this one right here, this is, I think this is actually the one of the TN ones, but nonetheless, Stage 2 or Container, so no continues, clear on this mission, and if I try to go into there, I'm probably not going to find it. I'll go through all my Super Strike missions, but I'm not going to see it. Oh, let's see, so Goku, nope, okay, not Super Strike. Okay, so nope on that one, no, and no on you, and nope. And yep, that's it, okay? So I don't have the mission right now, okay? So if it was on a different day, I would show you. So actually, let me go into the missions real quick, because I'm probably near, this is getting a really long video. So sorry about this, guys. I know it's been a lot of translations and everything. Let me find one that maybe is potentially in here still. Oh, let's see. Yeah, so these are 2 more right here. These are just, Super Strike missions. Again, look for the kanji, and it says Stage 2, content na shi de clear, okay? So do not, don't die, essentially. So clear without having to use a continue. So let's see if I can look for Shinzo, and let's look for that one, okay? So they might not be around because as of right now, I'm doing this on Tuesday, Japan time, so they might not be around. Let's see if I can find it. Nope, wrong. I think it actually might be, nope, okay, I've done you. That was my bad for having to continue back. Piccolo, nope. Nope, I've done you too. Oh, did I do you? Yeah, of course I've done you. I have you awakened and already. Yeah, so unfortunately, I have you awakened. Yeah, so unfortunately, I don't have those strike missions up right now because it is Tuesday. It's Tech Day. I think, it's on TN for Mondays, which is agility, and I think maybe a physical? I don't remember exactly. But nonetheless, just wait for those to come if you don't see those. Essentially, whenever you see a stage 2 and it says clear without continue, 9 times out of 10, that's going to be a Super Strike event, okay? So that is what you kind of have to look for, okay? So other than that, that is basically how to translate all the missions. Again, the first 3 stages were all about, you know, they've been in the global game, they've been translated, they are on, you know, Dokkan Wiki, they're really easy to get. You probably got a lot of them without even having to do anything. So nonetheless, the orb one was the only one I thought I could quickly go over. Oh, I guess, the last one I did not go over in the King Kai one is way down here. I don't have any of these unlocked yet. And essentially this is saying 100%. It's actually pretty standard. So actually it's saying, okay, so this is the type right here. So this is Chikara or the strength, a strength card, any strength card basically. And you have to fill out his nodes, his, you know, dupe system, his potential system, 100%. Okay, once you clear that, then you'll get 30 big ones. And I honestly wish we got more because those big ones do not come around very often, but nonetheless. So yeah, so that is how those ones go about, okay? So other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry it was a little long. I definitely probably rambled a little bit, trying to just go through all the kanji to show you guys, but, you know, I always get these questions about, hey, can you translate this mission? I want that 1 extra stone and everything. Calm down. The extra stones will be there, okay? Those missions do not go away. The ones you have to worry about going away are the story event missions. So the Great Sandman ones, the Kami to Kami, which is the gods one, or the Future Hope, you know, the one with the Trunks event right now and everything. Those will go away. So focus on those if you see those, then focus on the Super Strike ones. Super Strike ones are coming back every single week. They're not going anywhere, and that 1 stone is not going to make a difference, really, okay? So if you need the extra stone to maybe before a single summon or to use a continue or something like that, go ahead, but don't freak out. It's going to come back, and you'll get a stone for just logging in the next day anyway. So nonetheless, this is the mobile game, so it's not going anywhere right now. So anyway, I hope this all helped you guys with the Japanese. Again, I tried to leave the words up if possible. You know, I'll leave some descriptions down below if you need it. You can also check out Dokkan Wiki and everything because they have things translated. And for the most part, you can go about that on your way as well. So hope you guys enjoyed. As always, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you are new. And until next time, everyone, I will see you in the next one.